Now, you'll remember this prison riot earlier this year, the Spring Hill saga, which left 3 guards with broken bones and inmates injured, costing over $1 million in damage. Well, now Corrections says it's going to trial on-body cameras to protect its prison guards and act as a deterrent in potentially violent situations. So is this about safety or accountability? Well, joining me now live from Wellington is Chief Custodial Officer and former Auckland prison manager Neil Beales. Good morning, Neil. First of all, Neil, just talk us through how these work, how they're going to be used.
Well, this is new technology, and as you can see, it's a small handheld device. It's about the size of a mobile phone. It clips onto the body, and all it is a quick little press of the button, and it will record what the officer is seeing. What we hope this will do is de-escalate incidents before they escalate to the point where violence becomes part of the interaction. So we're trying to support our officers in the front line by looking at whatever new technology there is available that can de-escalate incidents and remove violence from the workplace.
Well, I think we're all in full agreement. We'll give the prison officers anything we can in order to make them safer, given the difficult job they have. The idea is they wear them the whole time, and when they see a situation potentially flaring up or signs that it might, then they can just switch it on? Or do they then have to sort of say to the prisoners, you're now going to be surveyed, or is it just up to the officers themselves to work out when to switch them on?
No, we are going to be putting protocols around this so that once they switch it on, they will be telling the prisoner, I'm now recording you. But the camera itself, when an officer will be wearing it, will always be on, but until they switch that button down, it's not actually recording. What will happen then is that the minute they switch that button down, it will remember the last 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, however we set it, so it can also see the build-up to the incident.
Very good. Now, you reckon that this will work potentially as a deterrent. Little that I know about the prison environment, I would have thought that when it gets to the stage of these things being switched on, I don't know, the anger or the emotion involved, the deterrent part of it may not work. I mean, the prisoners are in a rage. Would that really stop them?
We hope so, and not forgetting that this is combined with the other training that we provide our staff, such as de-escalation training and all of the other interaction that we do with prisoners. Let's not forget that our staff work with prisoners 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they are very used to using their own rapport and their personality and their interaction with prisoners to de-escalate in the first event. What this is going to do is enhance that ability for them to, and more importantly, because the prisoner will be able to see themselves on the screen, the prisoner will be able to see how they are acting. And the research that we've looked at so far says that that is a key element of them de-escalating their own behaviour, because they can see how they're behaving. You
talk about the research. Has this been used anywhere else in the world, overseas?
There are law enforcement agencies overseas that are using this and similar technology.
Now, let me ask you about the feedback from guards. How are they feeling about wearing this? Are they concerned? I mean, do they buy into it, I guess, or are they concerned that it could potentially even target them? They could become a target if this camera's on them.
Well, part of our staff safety plan, we've spoken to over 600 staff over a wide range of issues that's informed our staff safety plan. And what our staff have very clearly said to us, and we have listened to them, is that they want us to explore new technology, new products on the market that can help them. Now, this pilot starts in January and will run for 6 months. And we will be listening and watching very closely to the staff as to how they respond to it, what they are saying, whether it helps them. And look, and at the end of the pilot, if it's not helping them, then we will learn from that and move on. But we believe from the research that we've seen so far that this will add benefit, and that's what we're hoping to see here in New Zealand.
Would we be better off to have more staff on the block or in the situation rather than having these? I mean, is this potentially going to be used as an excuse to be able to keep staffing numbers low?
That's not our intention at all, no.
This footage is also going to be used, interesting enough, to train staff, is it not? So you can actually get real situations and then sit them down before staff go into situations like this and to try and guide them through it.
Correct, yes. I mean, because as we do at the moment, let's not forget CCTV is currently used in all of our prisons anyway. We can always review an incident afterwards and have a look at what we can learn from that and what we'd like to do differently.
All right, Neil Beales, Chief Custodial Officer. Thank you very much indeed for your time this morning. Most interesting.
My pleasure, thank you.